Hi there, welcome to Machine Bytes, your go to place to learn AI the smart way. So far, we have understood the overview of AI, different types of machine learning algorithms on the basis of supervision that is required to train them, and then their learning techniques. In today's video, we will learn the categories of machine learning algorithms on the basis of how do they generalize the training data to make predictions. The first type of algorithms in this category are instance-based algorithms. Aim of any ML algorithm is to make the best predictions given the training data. Let's take an example of how instance-based algorithms work. Say we have some data where this cross represent one kind of data and this plus symbol represent other kind of data. There could be some outliers also, if it is here like that. For a new data point, say the circle, we will look around and see how the neighbors are behaving. So this can be categorized with these two red crosses. So we can mark this new data point also as a red cross. That's how instance-based algorithms work. Let's say we want to predict whether a person may buy a house in upcoming year or not. So on x-axis, we have his or her salary. And on y-axis, we have his inherited wealth. So we know that as salary or inherited wealth will increase, there are more chances that that person may buy a house in upcoming year. But if the salary of person is low, also the inherited wealth is also less, then that person is not likely to buy a house in upcoming year. For a new data point, say here, we will look around for the points and find out the similarity between them. For this point and this point, we can say their salary is almost equal and their inherited wealth is also almost equal. There is very less difference between them. So we can say that this person may buy a house in upcoming year. While if we have some point here and we will look for the similarity with the neighboring points. Now we can see that this person is also having less salary. This person is also having the salary in the range of this new point salary, and then inherited wealth is also in the same range. So this person is not likely to buy a house in the upcoming year. That's how instance-based learning is done. In instance-based learning, model is memorizing the training data, and then for any new point, we look for similarity with existing data and predict accordingly. The other type of learning is model-based learning. In these kind of algorithms, instead of memorizing, models generalize the training data. So by generalization, what it meant is that some mathematical formula is derived or some decision boundary is created. If we take the same example again, where on the x-axis we have salary and on y-axis we have inherited wealth. Now we want to predict whether a person is capable of buying a house in upcoming year or not. So instead of memorizing the data, what model will do is create a decision boundary or some mathematical formula. So maybe it will create a decision boundary like this. So any point that is coming above this point will be considered as that this person can buy house, while any point coming below this line will be considered as that this person can't buy the house. So now instead of learning and memorizing all these data points, the model just needs to keep a track of this line, the decision boundary that is created. Predictions will be made on the basis of this decision boundary. Commonly used instance-based algorithms are KNN, then we have LWL, LWR, we have CBR, and model-based algorithms are logistic regression, linear regression, we have decision trees, support vector machine, etc. Let's understand the difference between instance-based and model-based algorithms. In instance-based algorithms, predictions are made on the basis of similarity with training data. While in model-based algorithms, we have a general rule defined for predictions. Instance-based algorithms are also called lazy learners, as no training is done on training data. Instead, complete training data is used while making the predictions. Instead of model-based algorithms, models are trained over the training data. Instance-based algorithms will require more storage, as along with model, it needs to store the data as well. While model-based algorithms will require less storage, as they will only store the generalized rule. These are all the major differences between instance-based and model-based algorithms. That's all for this video. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.